sustainable development. Guatemala will continue to work hand in glove with Haiti, Kenya, and all regional and international partners in order to provide a coherent and coordinated response that is led by the Haitian people. Our commitment is firm and is based on the principles of solidarity, cooperation, and respect for the rule of law and democracy. Thank you.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I would like to request that rather than reading a statement, please just make your intervention. It will save us quite a bit of time. I have the Spain, United Kingdom. Spain.
Muchas gracias, España.
Thank you very much. Spain would like to reaffirm its firm commitment to Haiti, and our embassy in Port-au-Prince has remained open even during the most critical moments, because we believe that the constant presence is another sign of solidarity. We also recognize, and we'd like to say it here, we recognize the leadership shown by Kenya at the helm of the mission, and we agree on the need to strengthen it, giving it more autonomy and greater logistical support. We also value the efforts that the Security Council has made in order to step up the fight against the criminal gangs and arms trafficking. The Haitian people, as you have said, deserve international support. Spain has contributed with more than 13 million euros to the multinational mission, as well as operational personnel. We've tripled our humanitarian assistance since 2022, reaching 12 million euros since 2022. You can continue to count on Spain to coordinate efforts and to accompany the Haitian people on the path towards stability, development, and progress. Thank you very much.
United Kingdom.
Thank you, Excellencies. The United Kingdom thanks Kenya for its strong support and leadership in multinational security support mission in Haiti. We're especially grateful to Kenyan security forces for their professionalism and dedication. We welcome President Ruto's list of achievements, and we do find them to be impressive. We'd like to place on record how deeply sorry we are for the lives lost and those injured in service in Haiti. The UK remains firmly committed to supporting efforts to bring peace and security to the Haitian people, and we're proud to have helped set up the MSS mission's human rights compliance framework, and will continue to back international efforts that are coordinated, inclusive and long-term. As the multinational support mission looks to transition into the gang suppression force, we're keen to learn from Kenya's experience. We welcome the United States and Panama's efforts to step up security support in Haiti and the important negotiations taking place in the Security Council. As ever, the UK remains ready to continue to support efforts that promote stability, accountability and long-term peace in Haiti.
Thank you. El Salvador, and then we come to the Dominican Republic.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you very much. I would like to begin my intervention saying that I observe all protocol, but I would like to be very emphatic on something. El Salvador is not indifferent to the reality that Haiti is currently experiencing, which is absolutely devastating. We have expressed our solidarity not just through words, but also through deeds. We've deployed a contingent of 78 officials in the mission, and we will continue supporting Haiti. That is why we have decided to join the standing group of partners, and our experience has shown us that even in the most difficult of contexts, when there is leadership, when there is collective commitment and determination, change is in fact possible. And that is why in this meeting we have to move forward. We have to go beyond this. It is imperative to establish soon a United Nations support office in Haiti and move forward with the transition towards the gang suppression force that has first a clear mandate and also the necessary resources. I'm referring to financial means, but also logistic and operational means for this mission to respond with the urgency that the context demands. Thank you very much, and you can always count on the support and commitment of El Salvador.
Thank you. Dominican Republic.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, President Ruto. Minister, through you, we'd like to thank all of the Bureau. Colleagues, the value of multilateralism is today under the gun, and its survival is being questioned. It's in this context that the government of the Dominican Republic would like to express its deep commitment and gratitude to the people and government of Kenya. When the Security Council authorized the establishment of the MSS in October 2023, Kenya did not hesitate to respond, despite the distance, to respond to the appeal, the call of history, with exemplary bravery. Its leadership, President Ruto, and the example shown by his country has shown that multilateralism and solidarity live on, and this has inspired confidence in the international community and has lit the flame of hope for the Haitian people. And it's in this decisive moment when the Security Council is deliberating on the adequate mechanism to strengthen international support for Haiti. This is when the Dominican Republic reaffirms categorically its unwavering support to all of the efforts directed to restoring peace and security in the neighboring country of Haiti. And along those lines, we like to make an energetic appeal to the Security Council, and in particular to the P5, to urgently approve the resolution proposed by the United States and Panama, which aims to transform the MSS in a hybrid force, which would transfer logistical support and provide a stronger mandate to achieve the objective to restore security required. And hopefully this would lead to the celebration of elections and the selection of a leadership with wider national support in Haiti. The invaluable experience that's been accumulated and the moral authority that Kenya has built will be fundamental pillars in order to guarantee the continuity, legitimacy, and effectiveness of this noble mission. We'd like to pay tribute to the extraordinary sacrifices made by Kenya and all of the nations that have contributed to the MSS. We think it's fair to recognize this morning the Kenyan police that President Ruto has mentioned, who sacrificed their lives in carrying out this noble mission. And for this reason, we would also like to mention their names in order to show that their example was not in vain. We recognize Samuel, Kenyan, Kennedy, and Zube. And also, we recognize Benedict Cabiro, who disappeared in combat since the 26th of March this year. And we pray for his safe return. And this is we'd like to show that our government will continue to provide specialized medical assistance to the members of the MSS who may require it. Thus far, we've carried out 42 medevac flights and provided medical assistance in Dominican hospitals where they have been treated with the same care as if they were Dominican citizens, 38 Kenyan police, and 12 personnel from El Salvador seriously wounded. Thus far, the Dominican government has spent more than $1 million of the $10 million committed to the MSS. The situation in Haiti is a proof of our collective will and our capacity as an international community to accompany our brotherly people in their quest. We appeal to the international solidarity and fraternity, and we will remain alongside Haiti and Kenya and all of the countries that share our faith in peace, human dignity, and the promising future of the Haitian people. Thank you.
We have just been allowed just a few more minutes of extension, please. We have Mexico, France. If you can take a minute, we just have a minute each, please. Mexico, France.
Microphone for Mexico, please.
Presidente Ruto.
I would like to thank President Ruto for having convened this meeting, and I would like to recognize Kenya's leadership in the mission. We agree, as has already been mentioned, with the need to have a mission that is much stronger and that has the necessary financial resources and the necessary equipment in order to face the terrible situation that Haiti is currently experiencing. And I would just like to share that given Mexico's commitment, we have decided to contribute to the UN Trust Fund for Haiti. Thank you.
France.
Monsieur le Président Ruto, Monsieur le
President Ruto, Deputy Secretary of State, Mr. Lando, President of the Transitional Council, I'd like to thank Kenya and the United States for organizing this very important meeting on prospects for UN commitment in Haiti. The situation in Haiti remains extremely disturbing, and we condemn firmly all of the destabilizing actions carried out by gangs who are trying to thwart the return of constitutional order and state authority. I would also like to welcome the deployment of the MSSM since 2023 alongside the Haitian National Police, which has been fighting courageously against the gangs. The role played by the troop contributing countries and President, your country is in the front line, as well as the financing from the United States. These are essential in order to support the Haitian National Police, in order to prevent a collapse of security institutions. France was the first country to contribute to the trust fund, and we continue to provide all of our support to it. But if this security support is important, but the efforts of the international community should be stepped up in order to end the cycle of violence, to guarantee security conditions, which would make it possible to organize elections as soon as possible. And France, therefore, argues in favor of a greater commitment on the part of the United Nations to provide their strategic, operational expertise, as well as logistical support, as recommended by the Secretary General in his report from February 2025. And along those lines, the draft presented by the Security Council, by the United States and Panama, to replace the MSSM by a GSF under Chapter 7 with a robust year-long mandate to carry out operations against the gang. This is a very good basis for action, and it's important that quick commitment of the United Nations on the ground would be able to stem the worsening of the security situation. France calls upon the unity and the commitment of the international community so that Haiti will be able to rise up, and rest assured that France is fully mobilized for Haiti and will play its role. Thank you.
Japan, please.
We express our gratitude to the leadership of both Kenyan and the United States government to host this event. We also commend the efforts of the MSS mission and the Haitian National Police in working towards the stabilization of Haiti. We recognize that Haiti's stability is inextricably linked to the peace, security, and prosperity of the entire Western Hemisphere. The role of the MSS mission is indispensable to stabilizing Haiti. In this context, we welcome and support the efforts made by the United States and Panama aimed at stabilizing Haiti in the Security Council. Japan has provided over $12 million to ensure the smooth deployment of the MSS mission and the Haitian National Police, including funding for the construction of forward operating base. And we will soon start cooperation with UNODC to strengthen international border control and prevent Haiti from becoming a hub of international crime. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Italy.
Thank you. Italy is very worrisome for the security scenario in Haiti, and that's why we welcome the US-Panama UN Security Council draft resolution on the transition from a multinational security support mission to a gang suppression force. As always, outreach is very important, and we'll do our best to encourage the approval of the resolution of the UN Security Council. It is now important the United Nations, the Organization of American States, and CARICOM coordinated their initiatives in order to make their efforts more effective and reach long-lasting results. Italy supports any initiative aimed at establishing acceptable security conditions in Haiti, including a possible strategy for the improvement of maritime security in Haiti. Thank you.
Thank you. Jamaica.
Thank you, Excellencies. We start by commending President Ruto and the government and people of Kenya for their leadership and solidarity on this issue. We commend and thank both yourself, Excellency, and the Deputy Secretary of State and the US government for all the leadership and resources that have been provided over this period of time. We thank and commend President Saint-Cyr, who even before becoming president and indeed before the establishment of the TPC has been a voice of moderation and cohesion, which has helped, of course, to provide a stable foundation for the work that we contemplate today. Jamaica has always believed that the restoration of security is fundamental to the restoration of democracy and peace and accordingly prosperity in Haiti. We had our disruptions with our own surge in gang violence and elections over the last year, which now having been concluded successfully, allow us to reaffirm our commitment to not only the MSS, but to participating at full force in the succeeding GSF, should it be approved by the UN Security Council. In that context, Jamaica supports the call for this succeeding and more clearly mandated gang suppression force, and therefore calls on all members of the P5 to support this resolution at the close of the mandate of the MSS. We thank the government of China for their constructive approach to the passage of the MSS, which we know had been challenging because they did have concerns. We thank them for their comments, which were again constructive this morning, and hope that this is also indicative of likely constructive approaches at the time of consideration of the resolution. We thank all members indeed and call on those who may not even have the opportunity to speak today, but who have continued to participate in different ways. It is critical that security be returned. We have learned from the passage of the last year. The mandate, even as we require further information, will allow for additional equipment, additional financial resources, additional personnel, and additional operational support critical to the success of the MSS and its transition to a GSF. I thank you, Excellencies, for the time to speak.
Thank you. Canada.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur.
Thank you very much, President.
To take the floor very quickly to commend the leadership of Kenya. We know you made the ultimate sacrifice. You were provided with a very difficult mission, but you managed to thrive. So congratulations, and we're very, very grateful for your continued support. And same thing for the leadership of the U.S. We have a real opportunity to learn from the mistakes and make sure that the succeeding mission will have the resources and the equipment and the support to be successful. But there would be no point in doing all of this if there wasn't a recognition from the Asian authorities that they do have a part to play in addressing the root causes of insecurity. They have to invest in their own security, and they also have to start addressing impunity, which is fundamentally the root causes of this. But we have great hope that this will happen, and of course Canada is 100% behind all of these efforts. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we have to come to the end. I'll request His Excellency President Ruto to make the closing remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me commend all the speakers this morning for their useful contribution. I am sure it will go a long way in informing the debate at the next level. Let me single out the United States of America for the support they have lent Kenya and the MSS for us to get to where we have reached, and all the other partners, including Canada and friends who have come through for the MSS. Let me commend the Dominican Republic for their support in making sure that they provided support for hospitalization and treatment of MSS personnel and those involved. Let me commend also the Secretary General of the UN for the interventions that they've had to make. And let me make this final appeal. As we consider the transition to a new mission, Kenya believes that it is the right thing to do for three reasons. Number one, we need a better mandate, a much more robust mandate, to be able to deal with the gangs and the situation on the ground, and therefore the transition to Chapter 7 is absolutely necessary. Number two, we need more numbers. We have been operating with minimal numbers, 700, 800, and even that 800 was not operating at maximum because of logistical challenges and transport and many other aspects. And therefore, the additional numbers are a very welcome development. And number three, I really want the Security Council to exercise its mind on the support that is going to be made to the successor mission. The biggest challenge and impediment to MSS was logistics, transport, support. If that remains unpredictable, I'm afraid the next mission may suffer the same as MSS. And therefore, it is very important that as we create that transition, we make sure that resourcing the new mission becomes at the heart of the transition. And finally, that Kenya is going to be available to support the mission in the transition process to make sure that the people in Haiti are looked after. And Kenya has set up a consulate in Haiti to continue to be in solidarity with the people of Haiti, and to thank you, Mr. President of the TPC, for your support and your leadership. And thank you, everybody, for coming for this meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.